Hello, welcome to the AJ's Academy. In this class, we are gonna learn about the if-else conditions. Like other programming languages, C also uses the if keyword to implement the decision control instruction. The condition for the if statement is always enclosed within a pair of parentheses. This is an example of if condition. First we write the if and then in the brackets we write the condition. If the condition is true, then the set of statements will execute. If the condition is not true, then the statement will not execute. Instead, the program skips that part. We express a condition for if statements using relational operators. The relational operators allow us to compare two values, to see whether they are equal, unequal, greater than or less than. These are few conditions and their meaning. First of all, this means A is equal to B. This sign means is not equal to B. This sign means A is less than B. This sign means A is greater than B. This sign means A is less than or equal to B, and this sign means A is greater than or equal to B. Let's try out this if condition in the programming. I am writing a program to make you understand the if condition. I am taking an input from the user, and if the input given is greater than 10, then the program will print the number as greater, but if the number is less than or equal to the 10, the program will be terminated. Let's see. First, I am giving n input which is greater than 10. See, it worked and printed the statement. Now I am giving n input less than 10. Look, when the condition was false, it just terminated and skipped the given statement. Now let's learn if statement with else statements. The statement written in if block will execute when the expression following if evaluates to true, but when the if is written with else block. So in this code, when the condition written in if block turns to be false, then the set of statements in the else block will execute. Following is the syntax of if-else statements. If, condition, then statements. And after that else, end statements. An else condition does not contain any condition in it to be described. Let's check out the if and else condition in programming. I am writing an else condition in our recent program to understand it. First we will execute the if condition and then the else condition. Look, it executed the if condition when the condition is true. And now look, the condition is false and it executed the else condition instead of terminating the program. This is because we have used in else condition with if condition. Now let's learn about the nested if-else statements. We can write an entire if-else statement within either the body of the if statement or the body of an else statement. This is called nesting of ifs. The example of nested if-else statements is given below. The syntax of n nested if is same as above, but in a nested if, the program first will check the if condition. If it is not true, then it will execute the else, and in else it will again check the if condition which is given in the else condition. After that, if that is true, it will execute it, otherwise it will execute the last else condition. In this way you can write as many nested ifs as you want. Let's check them out in programming. I am again writing it in our recent program. Now first I will execute the if condition, then else if condition, and in the last I will execute the else condition by giving n input which will not satisfy both if and nested if condition. So look, when the first condition was satisfied, it executed the first if. And now, look, the if condition is not satisfied and the else if or the nested if condition is true or satisfied, so it executed the else if condition. And now, in the last, look, it executed the last else condition when both if and else if conditions was false. So the summary of today's tutorial is we learned about the if-else statements in C language. If-else statement is used when a program needs to take a certain decision. An if block does not always need to be associated with an else block. However, an else block will always be associated with an if statement. If the expression in if statement is evaluated to true, statements inside the body of if are executed, and when the test expression is evaluated to false, statements inside the body of if are not executed. If the else is associated with if block, then the statements written in else block will execute. So I have also wrote few practice programs for you in the end of this notes. You can download these notes from the link given in the description. And if you learned something from this video or found it helpful, then like, share, comment and support me by subscribing my channel, and in this way you will also get the latest updates from my channel.